Today, let's talk about another step which is belongs to financial dimension. Financial dimensions. What do you mean by financial dimensions and why do we require for a legal entity? So financial dimensions are nothing but your operating units only. So hope you have remembered our operating units, right? Yeah. So in our operating units, we have a business unit, cost center, department, retail channel. Like that, we have only 6 to 7 operating units are available. Okay, but if I wanted to have more operating units, not only 7, if I wanted to have more operating units, how can I have it? So the alternative of your operating units is nothing but your financial dimensions. Financial dimensions will help the business to track from the each dimension wise. So like I will be having multiple dimensions like business unit, cost center, department, bank accounts, etc. So as a standard, Microsoft has provided 45 dimensions. I think 45 only the number. Maybe we can count it also later. 45 financial dimensions are available in the system by default, which is provided by the Microsoft. Okay, so financial dimensions are nothing but these are the some kind of operating units which will help to track the business from the each dimension wise. Okay, so there are standard 45 dimensions are available. Most of the people will use the standard dimensions only. If I wanted to have a custom dimension, what do you mean by custom dimension? Custom dimension is nothing but own dimension. I wanted to create my own dimension. I wanted to give some kind of naming as a Anusha as a dimension. Is it possible? Can I create a custom dimension in the system? Please try to remember, we no need to create any financial dimensions in the system. First point, because there are 45 standard dimensions are available. Still, if your business is asking, I wanted to have a new dimension with this name and all, then you have to go for a custom dimension. Can we create a custom dimensions? Yes, of course, we can create a custom dimension in the system, but to create a custom dimension, you have to follow some process. So that is not possible when your system is in a running status. If my system is in running status, I cannot create a custom dimension. What I need to do, I need to stop the system. Means during that time no one will use that system, only I should be able to use the system, and I have to create a custom dimension and make it as a activate. Then only I need to enable a system to be work for others also. That kind of activity we need to do in case of custom dimension. So let's see how the financial dimensions will looks like as a standard and how can we create a custom dimension. For every transaction, when you are posting any kind of transaction, you will post a transaction along with the financial dimensions also. So that is why financial dimensions is required. When I wanted to post a rent entry from Hyderabad location, in the Hyderabad, it belongs to Kukutpalli, and in Kukutpalli, which is the house number, like that, dime in detail I need to track it. So if I wanted to track in detail, financial dimensions are required. Let's go to general ledger module. Collapse all. Chart of accounts. There is a dimension section. Okay, click on dimensions. See, this is called as a financial dimensions. Okay, click on financial dimensions. Just close it. Now, if you see, as I mentioned, the standard dimensions are already available. Can you see that? See, these are the standard dimensions. Maybe you can count it also. Almost it is a 45 dimensions are available as a standard. Okay. So you no need to create any dimension again. Okay. You can use the same bank account name and you can create your dimension values. Like in the bank account, I can have a HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank. Like that, I can have a n number of bank accounts and all. So inside a bank account name, this is the main name. Inside that, there will be having some values. Okay, so these are the standard dimensions, which is already available. You can make use of these dimensions, business unit. If I see the values here, see already the value is also available, some 001, 002, 003 like that. Okay. Now my client is asking me to create a new dimension, create a custom dimension. Okay. So now I can create a custom dimension, but I cannot make it as active. So let's see how can we create. To create a new custom dimension, click new. Okay. Please drop down it here. If you drop down, the list of standard dimensions will be visible here. You don't need of standard dimensions, right? You want a custom dimension. So please select a name as a custom dimension. Select a custom dimension and tell me what is your dimension name. What is your dimension name? Why it got changed? Okay. I will mention as a MT01 is a dimension name just for testing purpose. Okay. Save it. That's all. Select a custom dimension and mention a name, and if you see the status, it is in an inactive status. Whenever the status is inactive, you cannot use this particular dimension for your transactional posting. So if you don't have the option to post this particular dimension, then what is the use of creating it, right? So you have to make it as active. Before activating, you will create your values also, right? Under MT01, you will have some kind of dimension value. What is that? 101. 101. Save it. Drop to show 102. Like that, you can have n number of values. Okay, you can have a values whenever at the time of transaction posting. If you drop down MT01, the 101, 102 will be visible. Okay, now, so I have created a dimension, I have created a value also. Now it's time to make it as an activator. So is it possible for me to make it as active now? Because the system is in running status. Is system is in running status, right? Currently, yes, of course. So I cannot activate it. It will throw an error. See what is error? Click on activate. See, the activation of dimension is only allowed when the system is in a maintenance mode. Okay. So hope you will be having an idea about the maintenance mode. Saturday or Sunday you will be getting some kind of messages from the bankers like HDFC Bank. So today evening 5 to 6 the system is in a maintenance mode. Please log in after some time. So sorry for the inconvenience, sorry for the regret, some kind of messages you will be getting it, right? What it means, maintenance mode is nothing but during that time they will stop the complete services. No one will be able to log in. They will try to do some kind of repairs at that time. In the similar way, for the system also, I need to stop the services. Okay, how can I do this? How can I stop the services? In a real time, please remember here we can't do it. Okay, I cannot make it as active because we need to run some kind of code, some kind of script which will be only having a knowledge for a technical team only. In real time, please try to remember whenever anyone asks you to create a custom dimension, you just create it and ask them, ask the technical person, like inform your manager by saying that to make it as a activate the custom dimension, I need to put the system into maintenance mode. So you have to approach your technical team or admin team. There will be admin team also available in the company. So admin for D365 admin team. So you have to ask them to put the system into maintenance mode for 5 minutes so that you can make it as a activate. After make it as a activate, you have to inform the same person, whoever is whoever is kept a system into maintenance mode. You have to inform that person, I have made it as a activate, so please restate the services of your system. So he will be again of the maintenance mode. This is the activity which we need to do it in a real time. Any doubts? Okay. Can anyone repeat what I have informed now? So this is very important because recently I got to know, like from in my organization also, few people doesn't know how to, like they wanted to create a custom dimension, but they don't know, they have created and they were not able to make it as an activator. So then I just saw what kind of error they are getting and all. So I have informed them that you have to put the system into maintenance mode, then only you can make it as active. After making activation, again you have to off the maintenance mode. This point people, most of the people doesn't know, so that's why we should know this particular point. When you join in a real-time organizations and all, you have to remember if they ask you to create a custom dimension. Hope it is clear. Currently I cannot make it as activate because I am not from the technical background, so I don't know how to stop the services and all, so just ignore about this. Okay, now next step is a financial dimension set creation. Yeah, any doubts? How to use the dimension is nothing but like while posting the transaction, I can show you how to use the dimension. So we are in the starting stage, right? So just I am creating, or I'm just these are the standard dimensions which is already available. If you wanted to create, you have to create like this custom dimension and you have to put the system into maintenance mode to make it as an activator. How to use and all, we'll see it in the later sessions. So currently we are still in a configuration area. We are not at enter to transactional level. So I'm trying to build one by one step. I need to have a currencies, exchange rate, financial dimension, accounting structure. One by one, I'm doing it. So still we have not completed a configuration part. Once we complete it, I will show you how to use the financial dimensions. So the next step is, please try to remember we are not at, we are still one by one, step by step we are doing in the general ledger module. So why we are doing all this thing? To post a single transaction, we need to have this much of configuration. So before posting a transaction, you have to have all these parameters, all these prerequisites. If you don't have this, you will not be able to post a transaction. So we are doing one by one. So now in the dimensions, there is a financial dimension set. Okay, very much important. What do you mean by financial dimension set? Financial dimension set is nothing but this will contains few financial dimensions. Like I have 45 dimensions, right, in my standard. Out of 45 dimensions, is every company will use all 45 dimensions? Of course, no. Mostly they will use 5 dimensions or 6 dimensions or 10 dimensions or 15 dimension. That's all. More than that, no one will use it, right? So if I'm using any dimensions, like 5 dimensions I'm using, with that 5 dimensions, I wanted to see my report. How can I see the report? You have to create a financial dimension set. When financial dimension set will be helpful to see the reporting in the required format. So financial dimension set is purely helpful for the reporting purpose. What is a reporting? See, for example, now I'm creating my own dimension set. Okay, so let's see. Click new. Okay, I'm creating my own dimension now. Sorry, dimension set. Click new. What is the dimension set name? MT01. MT01. Okay, this is my dimension set name. And if you see available financial dimensions, these are standard dimensions are available here, and out of these dimensions you can select based upon your requirement. If your company is asking, select main account, project, worker, business unit, department, cost center. These all I need to have it in my report. So select these all 6, keep it as a, just click on this arrow button so that it will come to the selected financial dimensions. Save it. Okay, so click on create balances. Click OK. So it will take some time to run this process. The process will run it in a backend, like from the batch job it will run. So see, batch job is added. Let's wait for 2 minutes. Let it complete. So I created my own dimension set. How this will be helpful, I will show you the output also now. Meanwhile, I'm just duplicating the tab. It's taking some time, so let it complete. Once it is completed, now this button will get enabled. Okay, so I think let's see any other financial dimension set. I think I have created this one. Okay, so this is one of the dimension set which I have created. So nothing much, like you can select a few options whatever the available dimensions, out of that you can select few dimension set, click on balances and update balances later. Okay, so this is how the dimension set looks like. I will show you how, as I told you, the dimension set will be helpful for a reporting purpose, right? Which is the report will be helpful. There are many reports are there. For time being, I will show one of the report. Go to modules, general ledger module. Inquiries and reports, trial balance. Something date you can mention, from date and to date. See, 1 second. Yeah. If you see financial dimension set here, something has been selected. I don't give this. I will try to calculate balances. System will throw an error. Dimension set does not exist. So to run the particular report, trial balance, accounting source explorer, there are some reports are there. For that purpose, financial dimension is very much required. From the drop down, try to select. I think my dimension set also available now. Calculate balances. I'm running it in a different company because in my company I have not posted any transactions, right? That is why I will not have any value. So here I'm running. If you see main account, project, worker, business unit, department, cost center. See, for business unit, we have selected a value. For department, we have selected a value for few. For project, for worker, we did not select a financial dimension. Means during the transaction posting, you did not enter project, worker and cost center. And if you see the value, this is the value. Okay. So financial dimensions will be helpful to see the reporting, and we just created a financial dimension and we have seen how the report looks like when we are using a financial dimension set. Hope it is clear.